Thank you for tuning in. Beautiful Wednesday morning, isn't it? Why is there like a hollow sound in my head? It sounds like water. Do you hear water? Do you hear like water dripping or something? Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center, and he's going to talk to us about blood and the important things in life, like is sex a need or a desire? Good morning, Galen. How are you?
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Good. And I have a Tim Tebow story, and what was the other one I have? Oh, things you can just stop feeling guilty about doing, something like that. So, kind
I
of.
wonder if sex is in that one. No?
Yeah, I think it is, actually. I think it is. So, where are you right now?
Just dropping off the boys to school.
Oh, okay. Did they hear me mention what the topic was earlier?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't think they would care.
Because I
don't think they did because I have my headset on.
Oh, okay. Well, once before you said that they heard the topic and they said to you, "Good luck with this one, Dad."
That was with something with women.
Well, that's what this one is about, basically.
Yeah, kind of. But this one was like understanding the woman's period or something like that.
Oh my gosh, that was our topic.
Yeah.
So what's your thought?
Yeah, you had a guest in. You had a guest in and you brought it up. I'm like, oh boy. Yeah.
Well, so what are your thoughts on high test or premium gas versus regular?
Man, y'all. I think y'all covered that topic.
We sure did. All right.
I think you covered that one.
And what are your thoughts on this announcement from NASA at 2 p.m. today? What do you think about that? Something on Europa?
Well, yeah, we'll see. I hope it's actually something and not, just NASA getting excited about stuff that turns out you're like, oh.
See, you don't get as excited.
Know that already? Okay.
Well, the last time they did this to us, it turned out to be nothing. It was like a big empty thing.
That's what I mean, and that's why I haven't lost. Maybe I have lost a little trust in NASA, and you just kind of. I understand that it takes a lot of little things to discover in order to get to a big thing, but NASA hasn't done anything big in a long time. I mean, you got. They haven't, Larry. They haven't done anything big in my lifetime.
What?
I mean, we launched Columbia. Think about we went to the moon when I was 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
And then after that, we launched Columbia and Challenger, and they all did kind of the same thing over and over again.
We landed a rover on Mars in your lifetime. We put up the Hubble telescope, which has revealed.
Oh, those are both good. That's a good call. That's why I wanted to get you fired up this morning. So keep going.
Well, I don't know enough to name all of those things, but actually, you.
Yeah, but I just wanted to push your button.
Oh, is that right? You were one of the ones who came at me one time with, and not that I disagreed with you, but you came at me with all the great things that we got as a result of the space program. And the one thing everybody always says, not Teflon. Maybe Teflon did come from another.
Yeah, it did.
Teflon did.
But so many.
Velcro is number one.
That's the one. Yeah, Velcro. Yeah, Velcro. We wouldn't have Velcro. All right. How about the hybrid hamburger hot dog bun? Have you seen this morning?
I saw this photo and I'm like, oh, when 3 years ago when I would have enjoyed the heck out of that. I can tell you that. Now I look at it and go, man, I couldn't eat that. I couldn't. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Lifestyles change.
So I do have.
It looks delicious, by the way. And why did it take 1,000 years to invent that?
Why did it take an Australian?
Well, I kind of understand the Australian side. They're a little wacky. But they don't know anything about hot dogs and hamburgers.
These are the two
You don't go to Australia, right? You go to Australia and say, got to get a hot dog and hamburger.
It's the bun, though. They didn't do anything different with the actual meat product that goes in it. It's the bun that makes
they cut it in half, and I think that was the real revelation. I mean,
that's crazy.
I know in previous manifestations of this, they would slice the hot dog in half, and it didn't fit right. But these geniuses decided to cut that meat in half and give a little space for the hot dog to lay vertically, and I think that was a revolutionary breakthrough, Larry.
I think so, too.
That was the magic sauce. Yeah.
All right. I need to find out how the blood supply is, and then we're going to tackle
That was
this
pretty
one.
funny.
Is sex a need or a desire? We're going to tackle that
I don't
subject.
know.
We got 2 men and 1 woman here. We're going to figure this out.
That's right.
Actually,
I don't think that's legal in some states.
Actually, you're younger than 50, so you're actually from a different category than we are.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. So it makes a difference.
According to the study.
Age?
Oh, heck yeah.
According to this study,
Heck yeah.
there's a device
Yeah.
called. Oh, let me do it after we find out about blood. How is the blood supply right now?
Again, we're right there at a 5-day blood supply, which is good, but not great. And we still need platelets. So just call us 622-3544 and schedule a platelet appointment, because that's where we're really short right now. And just give the gift of life, donate blood. The only way that we have a blood supply is because people just like you roll up their sleeves every day and give blood.
Not every day we don't do it, but
No. 8 weeks.
oh, you have people every
People
day.
like you,
I
Mary.
see what you're
People
saying.
like you.
People.
Your
Your mom.
doppelganger. Yeah.
Facebook just told me today's your mom's birthday. So happy birthday
It sure is.
to your mom.
Yeah.
Wow. Happy
Yeah.
birthday to Mrs. Unold. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
What is she? Does it say how old she is?
It does not say how old she is now. It
70-something.
it just says happy birthday to Riomia Locklear
Yeah.
Unold.
There it is.
And then right after that it says Jim Hilty Jr. likes your photo of the ham dog.
My mom, she's current, man.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. She's cutting edge.
Hey, Jim. I haven't spoken to Jim in a long time.
All right. So be sure to thank the 2 sponsors that make that announcement possible by sponsoring Galen, Unold, and LifeSouth. The 2 sponsors are Penn Flooring and Palm Garden of Ocala. Penn Flooring has some beautiful flooring, remodeled your home from the floor up, or your office, of course, as we did here. And they will not only sell you the product, but put it in for you and show you what you need to do to maintain it. And we've had this now for how many years? 3? How many? 3, 4 years?
Yeah,
we've been
4
here?
going on 4.
It
I
looks
think.
just as good as the first day, so obviously it's got a good endurance. So go to Penn Flooring, see for yourself at 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the McKay-Williams Bridge, a few blocks from Pine Avenue. Palm Garden of Ocala Health and Rehabilitation Center. Robin and I have been working the last few days on the video for them, and last night gave the rough draft finished. Jan is going to give us the changes she needs, and then
Yep.
we'll have a finalized one. You can take a video tour of Palm Garden, but as good as a video tour is, I would take a real tour. I would take an actual
Oh,
tour.
yeah.
You will see it for yourself, and it's really a wonderful place, and they've got some really great doctors, nurses, and therapists there to help you out with whatever it is that you or your loved one is going through. Give Palm Garden a call at 854-6262. All right, before we do anything, I do have a phone call, I think. Yes, I do. Good morning. You're on the air.
Hey, good morning.
Hey.
Hey, I got a comment on 2 of your topics.
Okay.
First of all, I saw a bulletin from Ford Motor Company that said if you put high-test gasoline in a car that doesn't need it, it actually creates deposits, and it really is not good for your motor.
Okay. That sounds like
The second...
that sounds like
the
it
second
agrees with
comment
AAA.
is-
Go ahead.
The second comment is I was in Walmart yesterday, and I saw this little, dish, I'll call it,
A dish.
that you put ground beef in, and when you press it down in there, it gives your hamburger a hot dog shape. So you can put the hamburger
Yeah.
right in the hot dog
A
bun.
hot dog bun.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I like that.
Maybe that'll solve that problem.
There you go. That'll work for me.
Let's do a hot dog. I mean, it's
All
like a
right.
beef hot
Have a
dog.
good day.
Thank you.
So, a hot dog is not necessarily the meat; it's the shape.
I don't understand it. Not really.
That's what I'm saying.
If you roll up a hamburger into a hot dog shape, it still tastes like a hamburger.
Yeah.
There's some truth to that. Yeah, and then what do you
There's
call
some
it? Sausage. All right.
All right, a study by researchers.
You haven't given. I haven't thought about this enough. Obviously, I need to really spend some time contemplating
well,
what is and what
just,
isn't a hot dog.
you just need to get the bun. That's all. Just get the ham dog bun.
Oh,
and-
I do know. I do know that in my mind, hot dog's not a sandwich. But
Right. It's not a sandwich.
that was another debate we had. We cover the important stuff here, don't we?
I know.
We do cover the important stuff. All right, Galen, is sex a need or a desire? What's your thought on that?
Depends on where you're at in your life.
Yes.
You know, I mean, I think
That's what they
I
say.
think if you're a monk, it's not a need. It's not a.
That was a Larry.
It's not even a desire.
You just imitated
Right?
Larry David, I think.
It's supposed to be.
You just did a Larry David.
Did I?
You said that's if you're a monk, it's
I do
not.
find him very funny.
Yes.
I'm not a. But if you're a newlywed, it's a need.
And a desire, I
Well,
hope.
okay. Now they did
And
rule
a
out.
desire. Well, isn't a need stronger than a desire?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So that's what I think. But they did rule out the word need applying to procreation. They said, of course, there's a need for that, but they're talking about just in human relations.
Just sex.
Yeah, not
Right.
necessarily
Pure
the
stuff.
entire animal kingdom.
Yeah.
Just us. Anyway, they did a study. I'm going to try to paraphrase this because I got other stuff I want to talk to Galen about.
It's just in humans. We're not talking about animals, right?
Right. Not procreation, just the act of doing it, not to have babies, but just to do it. Okay.
Okay.
There's a device called developed by
Are we going to end up at Walgreens' website again? With this device?
No, there's a device developed by Affectiva, based in Waltham, Massachusetts. Anyway, it detects and records physiological signs of stress and excitement by measuring electrical charges. Anyway, so they took two groups of people, men and women, between the ages of 20 and 49, and the next group 50 and above.
Okay. That's us.
Don't we all sleep better afterwards?
Yes.
No,
Sure
I'm
do.
serious. I think I do.
They were all told to abstain.
Go to the train station, have a romantic
That's
picnic,
right. Exactly.
They were all told
head home.
they had to abstain from all sexual pleasure, including self-pleasure, for 21 days.
Okay.
21 days. They had to report that they had abstained, otherwise they were disqualified from the test. Imagine that. Did you pleasure yourself? Yes. Oh, forget you're out.
That
That's
is a
right.
Seinfeld episode.
That is
that
the
was
Seinfeld,
the bet.
All right. So lack of sex raised anxiety levels, resulted in depression and or anger. Poor lifestyle choices overtook, like they started overeating, they started
course.
smoking, they
That's
started
right.
using excessive alcohol.
That's right.
All because they were
Compensating.
abstaining. Yes. That was in the group of the younger folks, 20 to 49. And that was for
Yeah.
both sexes. In the older group, 50 and older, the lack of sex had a totally different effect on men than women. Men had the exact same results as the younger men. They were experiencing anger, they were smoking, they were overeating. But the women could handle their frustrations with a warm bath, indicating that their mood levels were not exactly the same as they would have been when they were 30.
Well, that means that's sexual. That's pleasuring yourself then. But if you got
I
a
thought the
warm
same
bath
thing.
and
I
you're
thought the
in
same thing when I
there,
read that.
Yeah, you know.
That's cheating, isn't it?
That's right. That's cheating.
But anyway, so the men need it, the women do up to a certain point, and then they don't need it anymore.
You know, I'm tired.
The men needs it. The men need it. The
Yeah.
women say, "Yeah, I'll take a bath." The man says, "Okay." All right, now.
So the key has been, if you're married, to not let your 50-year-old wife take a bath ever. Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what you're telling me?
You know what? You
Or
just made
jump
sense
in
of
with
that
her.
article. You made sense of that article.
Or jump in with her. Say, "Here I am, honey. Bring
Well,
some bottle of wine, couple
that's
glasses."
usually, yeah. She's like, no, why do you want to be in here? You know, when you're young,
Is your
in your
bathtub
20s,
big enough for both of you? Is the bathtub actually big
Oh,
enough?
yeah, absolutely. Been tested.
All right. Let me take a break. On the other side of the break, I have things to stop feeling bad about.
Okay.
Things to stop feeling bad about. Galen's going to help us with that. These are important topics today. We got
That's right.
high test gasoline. We got
the ham dog.
the ham dog, yes. And we have settled The warm bath issue.
That's right. And sex.
All right, we'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. On this Wednesday, times of clouds and sun with a shower and thunderstorm in parts of the area, the high 88 to 92. A shower or thunderstorm in spots Wednesday evening, then partly cloudy overnight, low 72 to 76. For Thursday, times of clouds and sun with a shower and thunderstorm around, high 88 to 92. And on Friday, more clouds and sun with a shower and thunderstorm or 2, high 88 to 92. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Are you in need of custom screen printing, embroidery, or promotional items? Then look no further and come visit the brand new Legacy Team Sales. LTS is conveniently located off 17th Street next to Armstrong Homes in beautiful Ocala. We offer the best prices and highest quality products for your company, team, school, or nonprofit. Whether looking for screen printed shirts, embroidered polos, or travel team uniforms, you'll be sure to find it at Legacy Team Sales. Come visit our new 27,000 square foot facility. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff will assist you in every part of your custom purchase. LTS carries the hottest brands in the industry like Under Armour, Russell, Mizuno, Asics, Badger Sports, Gildan, Pacific, Ogio, and many more. At LTS, screen printing embroidery is done in-house and we guarantee customer satisfaction. Stop by, give us a call, or check us out on the web at shoplts.com. Remember the name, LTS.
Palm Garden wants to get to the heart of the matter. If you've been in the hospital as a cardiac patient, maybe you have a pacemaker or congestive heart failure or an arrhythmia, or perhaps you're a heart bypass patient, then consider Palm Garden as your rehab choice. With proven outcomes second to none, Palm Garden fixes broken hearts. Call today at 854-6262. That's 854-6262. Looking to put your money to work? Florida Credit Union has a CD special, 25 months for 1.41% APY with a $10,000 minimum. Federally insured by the NCUA, a government agency. These rates effective through September 30th. Subject to change at any time. Visit one of Florida Credit Union's convenient locations today or their website, flcu.org, or call 352-237-8222. Don't miss this 25-month CD special. Again, the APY is 1.41%. Act now.
Hey, this is Matt Wilkerson with Verizon. Do you have teenage drivers or elderly parents that drive? I have what you need. It's the new Hum device by Verizon. Plugs directly into your car and sends alerts to your cell phone on the location, speed, and driving habits. And you set boundary alerts. You can call and speak live with an ASE certified mechanic. And if you have an accident and can't respond, Hum will automatically send for help. All this and more for just $10 a month. And if you're in Marion County, I'll even deliver and set it up for free. Call me 352-528-0020.
All right, 22 minutes after 8 o'clock, Galen Unold is on the phone, and quite often Galen helps us out in understanding sports, and quite often he helps us out understanding human relationship issues. So that's what we're doing today. Human relationship.
Nice.
Still there? Without blood, there's no human relationships.
Yeah, I'm just wondering where that was a transition and a half.
That was a transition.
And you tied in blood.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
Tim Tebow hit a home run or something. I had that, so that's my sports story for the month.
No, with the Mets?
I didn't hear that. Really?
Wow, that's cool.
That's what it says.
Galen didn't-
I'm a huge Tim Tebow fan, and I put my blinders on, and I know there's a lot of people that, in this town, more people, probably 90% of the public love him, and only 10% hate him. But out in the world, he's a villain for a lot of people, and they think he's a fraud. And even though there's no evidence of him being a fraud on anything, but being completely sincere and just people not liking him for more of what he stands for. And
Gosh, I don't see what's not to like. He seems like a really nice guy to me. Of course, I'm not into sports.
They call him a he's a media hound. He's only out for attention. That's
Is he
why
really?
He plays baseball. Yeah, I don't know. I hope he plays. I hope he's good. If he has, and this is what I said when I found out. I'm like, well, if he has the opportunity, and this is one of his dreams, who the heck am I to say that he shouldn't do it? And then people are like, well, he's taking a spot from somebody else. That's not how baseball works.
Yeah.
Baseball is one of the few places where you can carry, as many people in your minor league system as you want. So he's not costing somebody else their job. So.
It says here he hit his first professional home run in batting practice at 11:58 a.m. for those Tebow historians.
Batting practice?
That's what it says.
Doesn't count.
It says his first professional home run in batting practice at 11:58 a.m. for those Tebow historians who want to know when did Tim Tebow hit his first home run. That was it.
Batting practice doesn't count.
Oh, I'm just telling you. I'm just reading the news to you.
That's probably why I didn't hear that one. I'm not blaming you specifically. That is not news. That is not news.
Hey, before we do anything, and before we get to the topic, can I ask you to do me a favor? Would you share?
Yeah.
I have a thing on my Facebook page to get this firefighter recognized. He died in 9/11. He was with the fire patrol.
I saw that, yeah.
Did you? Okay, I don't want to do the whole thing right. We actually have a guest coming on tomorrow from the fire department to talk about it. 15 years. The guy hasn't been listed as one of the official firefighters who died. It's crazy. It's crazy. So,
What can I do for you?
Okay, well, here's what you can do, because you've got a lot of connections. I thought, okay, if I put this, because I've never done a petition, I thought if I did a change.org petition, everybody would jump on it. Who's not going to support this? And nobody has not supported, but I don't have that many friends, I guess. So I only have 15 supporters, and one of them is me. So,
And me.
And one of them is Robin.
So we don't count.
So far, in 2 days, I'm so disappointed. Hey, Joe's here.
Morning, Joe. How are you feeling?
There are 15 supporters. If you could just share that, Galen.
Joe, did you want to say your comment?
Well, I don't have Facebook anymore. So,
Yeah, you do. You got that
I
other
can
one.
spread the word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
but you're my only friend.
I'll go ahead and email you the link to the article
do that.
with Larry's narrative.
I can share. I'll share it to a lot of
Yeah.
people.
Because it's YouTube.
I mean, when you read the article, and I didn't write the article, I just copied and pasted it. It's from a guy who writes for a company called Uniform Stories or publication, a website, whatever.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. I got some friends in the fire department, the police department. We'll see what we can do.
All right, thank you. Because I feel so bad. I mean, I looked at you know what the firefighter told me? That I was talking to him on Monday or Tuesday. He said to me, "Larry, I've given up hope. There's no way this guy's ever going to be listed. They just don't want to listen." I said, "Well, what if we get enough signatures? Wouldn't they listen then?" So I don't know. So
there are some things that are just worth fighting for. And I believe that's one of them.
there you go. And the fire patrol, which is what he worked for, not the fire department. They actually
Correct,
did away with the fire patrol because after 9/11, the insurance companies, he's going to explain it tomorrow, but it's something like the insurance companies said, we don't want to do this anymore because now there's going to be more attacks, so we're pulling out. So the building they were in had to be sold. The guy I spoke to had to find a new job at the age of 55. That's what he told me 2 days ago. And the guy who bought and they put a plaque before the fire patrol building closed. They put a plaque on the wall because there was no place else to recognize this guy. His name is Keith Roma. So there's a plaque on the wall. And the guy from CNN named Anderson Cooper, is that right? He bought the house. He bought the building. He kept the plaque on the wall. He respected the guy, which is nice. So it's now it's actually his residence. Anyway, you would think somebody with those connections, CNN, my gosh.
Yeah,
You think he could get on the air and say, "Hey, could you help support this guy?" And let's get him on the. All they want to do is have his number. They want the number raised from 343 to 344. That's all they want.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's an amazing thing. All right.
Joe had a comment.
Oh, Joe had a comment.
Yes, he did.
Hamburger dogs will not work. They fall through the grill.
That's right. See, he tried that already.
No, they don't. No, they don't. You just rotate it 90 degrees.
All right.
Come on.
All right. Women.
Come up with a better reason than that, Joe.
How am I going to do this?
Come on.
I don't think this
Be a
topic's
little more creative.
ever going to happen. I sabotage my own segment here. Anyway,
We're going to have a grill off between you and Joe. That'll
women
be fun.
don't want to be
Joe
told
uses a
to
fork on
smile.
the grill. He's out. You're instantly eliminated.
My topic. Forget the topic. Just forget the topic. Galen, where's the Bloodmobile today?
Today we are at Sullivan Cadillac, right there on State Road 200.
There you
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
You
It's
get a lot
west
of
of I-75.
Donate blood. Donate blood. And if the subject comes up that any of the subjects came up that we're talking about, then just thank Galen because we wouldn't have the segment for Wilson.
So you're saying I was a little distracted today, or a little all over the place? You brought up NASA.
No,
I was trying to get you fired up over NASA.
Is that right?
Yeah, that was good.
You didn't take the bait. You didn't take. The
I started
bait.
to.
I was planning that too when I heard.
No.
What you brought up, like, oh, I got him.
You started to push a button. I didn't realize I was being done that. So. Done that. I learned English
Hey,
years
you
ago.
let it go too easily. Usually you fight a little bit harder. You just let that go because you really wanted to talk about sex.
It's talking about
right.
sex, baby. Galen, have a good day. Thank you for what you do and for making this segment so fun.
All right, bye, y'all.
All right, we'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. Quiet now in the streets of Charlotte, North Carolina after angry protests last
We've been
night.
standing here. They've been tear gassing us, shooting us with rubber bullets.
It was sparked by a police shooting death.
Police say they shot and killed a black man with a gun. Police say they were serving a warrant at an apartment complex when they saw an armed man get out of his car. Officer Brentley Vinson, who is also black, then shot and killed 43-year-old Keith Lamont Scott. Scott's family says he was waiting in his car for his son like he does every afternoon.
Fox's Jackie Ibanez. In Oklahoma, police say investigators found the drug PCP in the vehicle of an unarmed black man shot to death by a white officer Friday. And more details on the man accused of planting bombs in New York and New Jersey. Federal documents say 2 years ago, the FBI looked at him. He recorded video of himself igniting a blast in his backyard, but came up with nothing tying him to terrorism. Fox News, we report, you decide.
It's Thursday night, and you're grabbing drinks with some friends. Started off with a pitcher for the table, which quickly becomes two. There's pool. And there's the photo booth.
All right, everybody squeeze in. Say cheese!
Followed naturally by an order of wings. And another.
Can we get some extra ranch sauce?
Then there's the ceremonial nightcap.
So what are we doing this weekend?
And lastly, it's back to the car, which, if you're buzzed,
Order in the corner?
could be the most expensive night of your life. Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
RL here to tell you how to deal with this heat wave. Get on down to Dairy Queen at Silver Springs. They have a blizzard waiting for you to cool off with. What a great treat in many different flavors. Or get one of our juicy char-grilled burgers with the #1 rated milkshake in America. So come on down to Dairy Queen at Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
Crowdfunding websites have been extremely popular lately, and so I guess this had to happen eventually. Now there's crowdfunding for your divorce. If you're trying to eat more vegetables, or you want your family to, go all Picasso with the broccoli and cauliflower and create your own vegetable masterpiece. Crossing our arms can help us solve complex problems, and it also makes us feel comforted and stronger.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
FlySanford.com, Orlando Sanford International Airport. We are SFB. Simpler, faster, better.
Visiting friends and family, or just looking for some fun? Book your vacation now to one of their non-stop destinations, including Amsterdam, Brussels, Mexico City, San Juan, as well as over 70 domestic destinations, including New Orleans.
For enjoyable travel, come to Orlando Sanford International Airport. We are SFB. Simpler, faster, better. Before you fly, FlySanford.com.
We all know the importance of good health, but we may not know the latest advances in medicine that are available to us. Monday at 9 a.m., Bern Paraiso will be our roving medical reporter to tell us about Seven Hill Gastroenterology PA and Dr. Reddy. We'll discuss screening, techniques, and more. So tune in and listen. This is more than news you can use. It's news that could save your life. That's Monday at 9:05 a.m. Looking to put your money to work? Florida Credit Union has a CD special, 25 months for 1.41% APY with a $10,000 minimum. Federally insured by the NCUA, a government agency. These rates effective through September 30th. Subject to change at any time. Visit one of Florida Credit Union's convenient locations today or their website, flcu.org, or call 352-237-8222. Don't miss this 25-month CD special. Again, the APY is 1.41%. Act now.
Are you a list maker? Got your day planner laid out to structure your day? Well, here's something Add to your list. Make time for something really important. Visit Highland Memorial Park, because how you prepare for that moment is so important. Why Highland? Sure, it's a beautiful place, but aside from the beauty and the quiet reflection, practical people will appreciate the many options. Take a tour and make some serious plans. The Highland staff will confidentially show you all options and payment plans. Call today, 369-1020. Highland Memorial Park. Peace and reflection for your family.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.